What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a really good weekend. I just want to go over a few of my trades from Friday. Um, Sundays are the days I usually get all my spreadsheets done and make my watch list and catch up on anything I've missed throughout the week, and a lot of reviewing. And I'll do my video lesson here on Sundays because usually I get home from Fridays a little late and end up just kind of wanting to relax as soon as I get home from work. So let's just dive right into this. I took HYSR on Thursday night, and I already knew I didn't like it. Just didn't have the volume, and I had to sell into the gap down. It wasn't too big of a loss. It was manageable, but yeah, kind of just a stupid trade there. So that's kind of what I deserve. The other one in the morning was ICBU. This was a beautiful trade. Unfortunately, I only got a partial position, which I was really upset about. And so Thursday, I almost bought this little trigger here above a penny, and it finished near the highs. It never fully broke down. And my plan was for a gap and crap reversal, and this is to where it gaps up and pulls back. You get people selling into the gap up, and it puts in a bottom, and then it starts making some higher lows and fails to break down, holds VWAP. So I was watching it in here, and as it was grinding up, I took a position and only got a partial fill, and then I didn't want to chase up in here. I probably could have a little bit, but after recognizing it down here, I was just a little hesitant and should have taken it a little sooner when it was perking up here. And I really wanted that 12.5 buy, and I was trying to buy at 12.4. Only got a partial fill. Then it kind of just pushed up and never really filled the rest of my order. And so I was fine with not chasing and just having the basically just a super small position that I only made like $20. So it was more just recognizing the pattern and executing when I saw it, and just trying to get that into muscle memory to where every time I see that, I can react quicker and quicker to it. So I'm happy with it, even though I got a partial fill. Still recognized the pattern and executed it fairly well. Bought here at 12.4 and sold at it made the high here, pulled back, and as it came back up and was breaking this high here at 14.4 is where I sold it. Took about 15%. Like I said, only a small $20 win, but this is my favorite pattern in the morning. It's just super comfortable taking it. Nice risk reward, and yeah, it's just it makes sense to me. What just is best for me in the morning. So I was happy to take that. And then MMEDF, I should have been patient. MMEDF, I love to trade. I usually trade it fairly well. It's an easier stock for me to trade. It's a slower mover. It's not. I get executed really well into it. My orders get filled really well. And the chart patterns usually are fairly clean for this ticker. And so I like to trade this ticker when it sets up nicely. It put in a bottom there in 227, and then it's just been making higher lows ever since. So yeah, I should have been a little bit more patient and probably not have taken it and just waited for the actual break above like 284ish and look for that push above 3. And but it's a lot of just kind of revenge trades. I've had a few trades this week to where my orders are getting not filled all the way, so I'm getting partial fills, and then I kind of want to just trade something else to make up for it, you know, because it should have been a nice dollar winner, and it ends up not being one because of the partial fill. And so later on, I'm just trying to force a play to make up the money. And so when I'm forcing a trade, or revenge trading, I'm not, I'm kind of rushing it, and I'm not being patient for the ideal trades. So it's something I want to, work on coming into this week or next week. And so probably shouldn't have taken this because it hasn't broken out yet. Volume hasn't come in, and it hasn't really tried to push through. But it is getting tighter in here, and it kind of reminds me of WSGF. Just the same kind of, was it a descending wedge, or whatever you want to call it, the flag pattern, or whatever it's called. I've seen it before. I've seen people talk about it, but I've never remembered exactly what it was called. This just looks pretty bullish to me, since it's grinding higher and making those higher lows. And so I'm just looking for that break out of here, and let's see if we can get a push above 3. I'm hoping for a gap up on tomorrow morning. So we'll see. If not, I'm risking 277, 276. The VWAP there, where it put in a bottom and failed to break down into the close, and we got a nice perk up to 280. So ideally, if we get some kind of gap up, and finally we get some volume and a nice first big green day, pushing above 3 is what I'm looking for. So if we don't get some kind of gap and push or strength in the morning, I'll just end up cutting it if it dips below 277. So those are my trades. Friday, this is what I'm taking into the close. And I should have been more patient for IMTL, because I love these red-green moves. Have been really nice. It just really nice, pretty clean moves. Just kind of setting alerts and putting your lines there, and when it does start to perk up like that and break red to green on volume like that, taking it as soon as possible, or maybe on this first dip here, taking it at 63-ish and riding it up into the high 70s. Just taking your quick 10% or quick snipes on it. SAMP was the same thing. And this could be a nice push. So like things like this first green day, just like how I did last time I had a first green day, I'm looking for a gap and crap reversal on this in the morning. Not this one. 1 second. There's another ticker. LTNC was another red to green move. That was pretty nice. Buying it here around in the low 25s would have been nice. I'm also looking for a gap and crap reversal on this. So those the red green moves are really nice. So like these are the few that happened in the later in the day that I totally missed, because I just kind of revenge traded from my partial fill in ICBU, and so I saw MMEDF just getting tight right there, and it looks like it wants to push above 280. So that's just, I kind of just took it instead of being patient, because it's not ideal yet. And these all the 3 I just showed you, SAMP and IMTL, and this one are a lot more ideal and more volume. And so I should have been more patient and traded one of these, and then just been out of it, and taken my snipe on it. And so definitely something I'm going to work on next week. Still being trained for my job, so trading is a lot harder for me these few weeks until I'm done being trained, and I can actually be out on my own and be on my phone a lot more. So I'm just slowly trying to work on it and get better each week, cutting some things out, and focusing on just the A+ setups, and then just tracking everything and reviewing, and really just preparing for when I'm done being trained and I am able to watch the market a lot more. I'll be able to take advantage of these plays when they do come. So Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys are having a great weekend, and let's have a great week. Peace.